Hey guys, first regardsman here, and so I'll be talking about the best heroic heavy bolt rifle build for the heavy class in Space Marine 2 past 12.0. Now, the heroic heavy bolt rifle is just the standard heavy bolt rifle with the added effect of having a giant grenade launcher, and guess what? It turns out all the heavy bolt rifle was really missing was a giant grenade launcher, because now this weapon feels way better, especially for heavy, because previously the heavy bolt rifle was pretty much always the worst option on this class. It still kind of is, but grenade launcher definitely makes up for like the major downsides of this gun. Now, for the perk tree here, we are just building around a grenade launcher because it is like the major selling point. So number one, we take extended magazine. Magazine size increases by 15% of the maximum. Now, there are a couple reasons this perk is good. Number one, it ups our grenades. Number two, it gives us better triggers on our perk down here, auxiliary reload, which gives us back a magazine per extremis level or higher enemy kill that we get. So pretty great option there. So we're getting kind of like a double benefit out of this perk. Next perk here is Magazine Restoration. When your health drops below 30%, your ammo reserve is restored by a full magazine. Cannot exceed maximum ammo capacity. Cooldown is 30 seconds. Now, Extended Magazine gives us better triggers on this perk as well, and you do actually tend to run out on this gun as opposed to like things like the Heavy Bolter or the Heavy Plasma, even though the Heavy Plasma is pretty ammo hungry, but having these perks definitely helps out. Next perk here is Cleaving Fire, moving here into the perk Remote Threat. Enemies at a distance of more than 25 meters take 20% more damage. Now, this will affect your grenades as well as your standard gunshots, though I would say shooting enemies at like 25 meters away with a grenade launcher can be a little difficult at times, even with the AoE, but if you're trying to go for like a maximum damage, you can just like mortar fire them. That is up to you though. Either way, the damage buff is very nice at that distance. And next perk here is Great Might. Moving down here into the perk Increased Capacity for 20% better ammo reserves. Now, this perk will also buff up our total grenades, so really great option here. And then I move up into the perk Headhunter for a 10% headshot damage bonus. Then I pick up an optional perk with Tactical Precision. This one says headshots will deal 20% more damage, but non-headshot damage decreases by 10%. The 10% damage loss here will affect your grenades, so if you do want to skip over this and just take something else, you could do that if you want to like maximize grenade damage, but to be honest, I don't think it matters that much. I think the headshot damage bonus is definitely worth it, but that is just my opinion. Next perk here is Cleaving Fire for a total of a 50% penetration of block with the other two perks here. And the final perk here, before we get into the last two, is Rampage. After killing 7 enemies in rapid succession, you will deal 25% more damage for 10 seconds. The cooldown is 15 seconds. Now, blowing apart 7 Minoras with a grenade launcher is very easy, so triggering this 25% 10-second damage buff is not really hard at all to do on this weapon, and it's pretty nice to build into this, into more grenades with extended magazine, into the final perk, which is another instance of Remote Threat, which is quite powerful. Now, I will say, if you want to skip over these bottom 4 perks and go for a bit of a safer option, you could pick up Recoupment, into Rapid Health for healing, into Perpetual Penetration, into Divine Might, for a 10% damage increase. This perk gives you a drip-fed armor restore on headshot kills with this weapon, which is very powerful, and having any type of healing effect built into the heavy class is also quite strong. That is up to you. This perk is just as easy to trigger as a perk down here, because once again, kills in rapid succession on a grenade launcher is just not that difficult to pull off. That's pretty much all there is for the heavy bolt rifle. Now, for the secondary weapon here, I do take the Retribution's Bequest Heroic Heavy Bolt Pistol. This has the highest gun strike damage in the entire game, and the heroic perk effect is called No Help is Coming. Shooting an enemy with the lead stream status stops you from calling for reinforcements, and headshots will kill in one shot. Now, despite this weapon having a base magazine capacity of 6 and a base ammo reserve of 48, you actually save a lot of ammo because of this perk effect, because in absolute hard stratagems and like lethal difficulty and above, you will encounter enraged enemies, and enraged enemies will have a full HP heal, and guess what? Whenever you stop a reinforcement call in this game on those difficulties, enemies will go enraged like 100% of the time. They'll get a full HP heal, and being able to one-shot them out of the reinforcement call will save you an enraged enemy on top of a horde. So really great perk here, and does help you out quite a bit. Now, for the perk tree, I build Divine Might into the perk Perpetual Penetration, Increased Capacity, Extended Magazine, and Death Strike. Death Strike reads, after killing a majority level or higher enemy in melee combat, you will deal 25% more damage for 10 seconds. This will also trigger off of a melee finisher, not just a melee kill, so keep that in mind. But one other thing you should make sure you're aware of is that you have to have the secondary weapon equipped to trigger this, and you can't swap off of it for those 10 seconds. So if you want the full buff, you gotta keep up your secondary weapon. Next perk here is Great Might, up here into the perk Discipline for 25% more damage at low ammo. Then we grab the perk here, Strong Finish, Headhunter into Gunstrike Reload, and of course Tactical Precision for more headshot damage, because headshot damage, at least for this gun, is still king. Now, if you want to use the Inferno pistol, you could build it like this. The gun strike damage of this did get buffed up, and the plasma pistol rate of fire variant is still as good as ever, and I would build it this way. That is all up to you. And even like the normal bolt pistol, I would build it this way. But if you want to take these other options, that is up to you. You can use whatever you want. I just prefer this one, is my point. And that's pretty much all there is for the secondary. Now, for the heavy perk tree, not much has changed from patch 11, it is more or less the same, and we do start off with restoration once again. Killing 7 enemies around session restores an armor segment. The cooldown is 15 seconds. Now, drip-fed armor restore in Space Marine 2 is very powerful, and having a grenade launcher to trigger this 7-kill requirement is very easy, so really good synergy there, and this perk really helps out with triggering perks like Conviction for a 25% health damage reduction on armor break. Now, the next perk here is still the best in my opinion, which is Fortitude. Health increases by 30%. HP increases in Space Marine 2 are very valuable because below 25% HP in this game, you get a ramping damage reduction, and if you have a higher base HP, that means your effective HP at those low values will be better, and on top of that, if you stack a damage reduction perk like Conviction on top of this, your effective HP gets that much better, so really good option, though I would say Thermal Boost is a bit more damage because if your main weapon magazine is below 50% on the Heroic Heavy Bolt Rifle, this will buff up the damage of your grenades, so it doesn't really matter what like number your grenades are at, as long as the base magazine is at 50% or below, it's pretty good. But I should say below 50%. But either way, if you want to take this for more damage, is the point. You can't do that. I just think Fortitude is better, but Strategic Stand does literally nothing, so pick between these two. Next perk here is Overwhelming Power. When Iron Halo is active, all team members within 10 meters deal 10% more range damage. This will buff up your grenade damage, and also a neat perk interaction here is that Overwhelming Power does function simultaneously with Brute Force over here for a 25% range damage buff. When Iron Halo is active, it also counts as in cooldown, so a nice little synergy there. And the next perk I take after this is Additional Supplies. Ammo capacity for all team members' prior weapons increases by 25%. We just take this to, number 1, solve our ammo economy issues, and number 2, up our total grenades, so really good for this build, and honestly, this perk is pretty good for any heavy build that struggles with ammo, though I would say Encompassing Aegis is still a top tier option for damage reduction. Next perk here is Consecutive Execution. Killing 7 enemies in rapid session restores equipment charge by 1, the cooldown is 90 seconds. Since the launch of the game, a 90-second Melt-A-Bomb has been a god tier pick. Anything that really helps out with the pickup economy of the game, unless you spam out Melt-A-Bombs, is going to be a top tier option, and it's no different now. So this is still the best perk in this row, though I would say Adamant Will is also quite strong. Next perk here is Power Regulator for losing 20% less energy on our Iron Halo, and then we pick up Brute Force for the reasons I previously mentioned, and once again we pick up the perk Offensive Capability. When active, Iron Halo deals damage over time to all enemies within 5 meters. This perk overperforms all the time. The amount of free kills you get off of this, the amount of free Bramble Destroys, Spore Mines, Cultists, even things like free Executes on Majoris or higher, and free boss damage. This perk is incredible, super underrated. It really does perform in ways you would not expect, and when your Iron Halo is up, you are just generating more value on top of your range damage buff. So a really good perk. I would definitely pick this up, though if you want to take Conversion Field for CDR, this is also quite strong. Now, for our Prestige perk selection, I would say there are 3 perks that are pretty much a must pick for the heavy. Number 1, Auxiliary Reload. Melee kills of Extremis level or higher enemies restore your primary weapon's ammo by 1 magazine. This perk is just an ammo economy solver, and our ammo is not like incredible for our magazine on this weapon, but it's still better than nothing, so I still pick this one up. Next perk here is God Tier. When your armor is fully depleted, you take 25% less health damage for 10 seconds. Damage reduction perks like this are just incredible in Space Marine 2. Having an armor break in this game happens all the time with or without restoration, but restoration makes it happen even more often. So really great perk. This will save your life. Next perk here will also save your life, Indomitable Spirit. While performing a gun strike, you don't lose 12 heavy hits, and you cannot be knocked back. The way that no knockback works in Space Marine 2 is that any hit that would normally stagger you will do nothing, and any hit that would knock you over will instead stagger you. So having this when you are being like ground pounded by a bunch of Tyranid warriors is going to save your life. Otherwise, there are moments where you will get stun locked and just die, so definitely grab this one. Now, the final perk option is up to you. You could take Duelist, you could take Exponential Force, you could take Reverberating Impact. They're all pretty decent. I would say Home Precision is by far the worst, so I do skip over this, but these ones are okay. That is up to you, and that is pretty much all there is for the Heroic Heavy Bolt Rifle build. This weapon is pretty damn fun. I think the grenade launcher portion definitely improved this gun. And finally, we have a good heavy bolt rifle build for the heavy class, and that on its own is a pretty big boon for the game. So hopefully this guide helped you, and if you like content like this, subscribe for more. And if you want to come hang out with me live or ask me questions about the game, you can find me here on YouTube or on Twitch with a link in the video description alongside a link to my community Discord. And as always, take it easy. Thanks for watching. Bye. Oh, that sucks. Or does it? No, because our...
Exposed to noxious agent. Reloading. Long range tyranny reported dead.
Can't see. No, it's just a timing thing.
Iron Halo online. Intercepting projectiles. Cover my reload.
Oh, where's the Bramble guy? Here you are.
Kill confirmed. Major tyranny threat. Equipping fresh magazine. Enhanced tactic ready.
Alright, what's any at me? Grabbing her.
Alert. Subterranean collapse. Ravener put down. Fragmentation device in play. Reloading ammunition. High priority tyranny eliminated. Iron Halo ready. Execute Iron Halo tactics. Reloading. Equipping fresh magazine.
Okay. This should be more or less easy now, so we don't horribly run out of ammo.
Enhanced tactic ready.
Oh. They're freezing an awful lot in the BTS like that.
Round
Never actually had a crash off of a freeze like that, though.
ammunition.
Okay, here we go. What defense type is the new knife? It's just like a block weapon, pretty much. It's a defense type. I mean, it's not actually block, but it's block with a parry is what it feels like. I haven't looked like the actual numbers for the frames on it, but you just do a little bit of damage, have what feels like effectively a block window, and that's it.
Magazine depleted. Xenos countermeasures successful.
We're probably going to get some ammo here in a second.
Iron Halo online. Throwing frag grenade. Out of ammunition.
Inferno loves spawning an ammo box down here when you're out. Yep, there it is.
Ammunition restocked. Reloading.
Did you play Reliquary the Tech Marine yet for the dialogue? You mean Fall of Atreus, I think? No, I've not, but
War gear acquired.
I've done those refill your grenades, but
Obtain Iron Halo ready.
okay. How's the damage on parry? Is it good for the knife? I mean, it's like 40 damage or so, like 36 damage on absolute. I'm pretty sure it scales with difficulty. It's okay. I mean, it's free damage. The knife damage isn't horrible. Like, it's definitely not as good as the Power Gladius, but what is?
I hear no signs of battle.
Yeah, it just cuts out the dialogue
No life signs detected.
on the Fall of Atreus mission.
You need to acquire the Astra Militarum demolition codes required to deploy and arm their ordnance. Source one from any soldier you see, alive or otherwise.
Isn't this thing just better than the old grenade launcher? I like it more. I mean, it's the only grenade launcher option available in this class. It's definitely my favorite heavy bolt rifle right now.
Complete the demolition preparations.
Enhanced tactic ready. Utilize core for enemy battle. Reloading ammunition. Kill confirmed. Major Tyranid threat.
Ooh, a relic. I'll take that.
Unique war gear radiates hope. Victor marked our presence. Hunter destroyed. Zone through contact. Ready anti-psycho tactics. Looking fresh magazine. Third Iron Halo online. Xenos Psychic.
Just Daka.
Wiped out.
Make sure those kills give no grenades back, though. Kind of shit. They should just fix that. I put that in the change this because that's not OP at all. It's a pretty limited reload. Like auxiliary ammunition, that's an extremis skill. That's not a major set on a 30-second cooldown. And to be honest, with how OP the ammo boxes are in siege mode for the nade launcher, there's no reason to have it be so low on Emperor's Vengeance anymore, in my opinion. How good is the new class? Oh, it's pretty damn good.
Ammunition restocked.
I definitely rank it over like Vanguard and Sniper right now. Well, mainly because like one build. Is it co to wish for patch 12 before the 20th? Maybe. It's probably gonna come out like the 25th.
Clear to advance. Cover my reload. Shock grenade launched. Nothing will escape this crew once it catches fire. Specialized bioform neutralized. Reloading. Execute Iron Halo tactics. Iron Halo online. Shock grenade deployed. Intercepting projectiles. Cut off its core parade. Now. Enemy reinforcements incoming. Military class Tyranid eliminated. Elite level Xenos pacified.
See, that's pretty useful. That's nice.
Reloading ammunition.
That's a new stim boost or stim shot. Those are also incredible. Really good for like range combat. Because the stim shot will give you back all of your CHP. To be honest, that's good for combat, period. But that new stim shot is really, really fun. Okay. What else we got? I gotta say, I like the heavy bolt rifle now. I mean, having a horde clear option on this for stagger is a really nice secondary thing to have. I don't think I'm giving up anything compared to the other versions. On my go-to heavy bolt rifle now.
Reloading. Iron Halo protocol in progress.
Isn't heavy with heavy bolt rifle just a worse tactical, or am I missing something? I mean, it is, but it's also just more options. Not everything has to be the best, you know. That's like saying, you know, is my Vanguard just a worse bulwark? In a lot of ways, yes. Oh, I get to do this. They take so little damage in that. It's always funny. I would just want to nade him. There you go.
Neutralized. Ready for next encounter.
Range bolter is actually viable. Always have been. Well, actually, that's a lie. But they've always been. They've been pretty good for a while. Nothing not bad. I mean, I think this looks really cool. This looks perfect for a Crimson Fist. Got the Red Inquisition symbol on it. This is definitely the best looking heavy bolt rifle.
Cautiously, if you know what is good for you.
How do you get back your grenades for these things? The same way as you do in Tactical, just get it with the ammo boxes.
Ready. Kill confirmed. Major Tyranid threat. Iron Halo ready.
The best thing about the Iron Halo Able Reload perk is that you can kind of just never stop shooting this gun.
Rites of activation have been observed. The generators hum in the machine god's name.
This thing has bugged animations though, like look at this. Where's the handle? I'm sure they'll fix that after the PTS, right?
Swarm spotted. Headed toward generator 4.
Vacate generator 4's cowling. Climbing is not permitted while in operation.
Destroy spore mines. Observe ground. Defend that generator. I will cover you. Subterranean Tyranid annihilated. Intercepting projectiles.
That new stim is so good. Honestly, the turret and siege modes that bug are intentional. I don't know if they're adding them to siege mode.
Swarm approach.
They're probably gonna nerf the damage they do,
Keep two
but we'll see.
actives remain.
I don't know how good Tech Marine will be in siege mode. He's quite squishy, but we'll see. I don't know who you give him up for. Like you're giving him up, like you're giving up Bulwark or
Enhanced tactics ready.
something else for him, or Assault. Because you're definitely not getting rid of Tack because Tack is just too important for siege mode.
Reloading.
Whereas the handle, sir, has a carry handle. I mean, it does, just not where he's holding it. Like, where is it?
Attention.
There you go.
Drive is jammed. Perform the necessary cleansing to resume operation.
Are you doing weekly strat help today? Probably not. I'm not gonna be on for too long.
Deployment resumed.
Drive train resumed. Begin the course of locomotion patterns.
Prepare for hostiles at generator 2.
Mine potential critical
descend into the
sabotage
well.
generator 2. Secure immediately.
Engage anti-Xenos warfare stratagem. Concussive ordnance released. Conversion field operational. Iron Halo online. Execute Iron Halo tactics. Xenos countermeasures successful.
That brings mid and siege or some tarantula guns. Well, I mean, they're probably gonna add that in the official game, I imagine.
Rearming.
Well, the tarantula guns are definitely getting nerfed.
High priority tyranny eliminated. Enhanced tactic ready.
Demolition deployment sequence complete. Now errors logged under the Osiris Watchful Oculus.
Ready to intercept the Tyranid advance, Captain.
There is an observation platform overlooking the Cryptomethrium fields. It will make a good vantage for your ambush.
Iron Halo ready. Cover my reload.
They should definitely put them in the boss fights at the end of missions. I mean, they kind of already have them in the boss fights half the time. I mean, maybe you'll be able to buy Tarantula Sentry Guns at the Siege Mode terminal. Or maybe, like, you know, they're going to add a new Siege Mode map in, like, late August or something like that. I'll probably be playing a lot more then.
Reloading. Zoanthrope class tyranny. Use caution. Throwing shock grenade. Eliminate target before it summons reinforcements. Concussive ordnance released.
Awesome.
Ammunition. Iron Halo online.
Love it.
Zoanthrope neutralized. Elite level Xenos.
Got hit by one ball, and that was it. Feels good.
Equipping fresh magazine.
Are the guns located in good spots? For the most part, I mean, they're randomized when like set locations, but yeah, they have them in some pretty cracked spots where you can just obliterate them. You also just like kite bosses back to them usually. If I put paid title, it's on Tech Marines. I'll shame you for streaming during fight night. I'm sorry, Red Leg. I'm tragically sorry. We'll play Tech Marine in a second here. God forbid I play one heavy game.
Reloading. Obtaining armaments.
Wait, we got ping ponged.
Reloading ammunition.
Streamer not playing a new class every second he's live. That's cringe. I know. Probably trying out the new heroic weapon. Oh, Medicaid, that's nice. I mean, I think this is actually pretty good. I like this one a lot. Customized stratagems for the best new PvE content for this game changed my mind. I mean, it depends if you like the stratagem modifiers, yeah. I don't really care much for the stratagem modifiers in this game, though.
Will be broken.
I will hold you.
Actually, yeah. I take that back. I do like the increased extremis ones. Those are fun. There are actually a lot of fun ones that I think about it. Hold on, you're not wrong. Okay, this is gonna suck.
Ravener beneath our boots. Intercepting projectiles. Suppress elite tyranny unit. Nullify combatants before inviting more enemies. The target will secure reinforcements. Ravener type tyranny obliterated.
Oh my god. Get all these.
Xenos displaying evasive behavior.
Oh, okay.
Terminated Lictor class combatants. Elite level Xenos. Passive up. Iron Halo online.
This position is defensible. Somewhat.
Alright, you know what I really need? I need this.
Ravener kill confirmed. High priority tyranny eliminated.
I'll take one.
Enhanced tactic ready. No additional threats incoming. Reloading. Xenos countermeasures successful.
I was trying to grab more nades.
Flipping fresh magazine.
You know, if you can, why not?
Halo ready.
One of them for the horde that spawns more than him.
Execute Iron Halo tactics. Iron online. Engaging elite countermeasures. Shock grenade deployed. Reloading ammunition.
I still got me that.
Iron enhanced tactic ready. Kill confirmed. Major tyranny countermeasures successful. Reloading ammunition.
All right. That's probably the hardest part done.
Ready for next encounter.
We're already dreaming up new community challenges and events using the custom strategy. That's true. That could be pretty fun. You went to town on that, dude? Sure did.
The enemy comes, Captain. But we are prepared.
Dig in. We need that bomb triggered for optimal yield. Orbital scan estimates the bulk of the swarm will not be in position for a while yet. Keep your heads and get it done.
When I tried Tech Marine, I really did not like the heavy bolt rifle, but I was pleasantly surprised by the Oculus. The Oculus bolt carbine has really good synergy with him. He has a lot of range damage perks on him for like long range, and the times 2 headshot multiplier helps out a ton. Really good synergy with him.
Reloading. Utilizing shock ordnance.
The bulk of the swarm is continuing along the predicted path. Continue holding.
Operational. Cover my reload. Xenos infestation advancing.
It's just eager to jump or not. Okay, thank you. Does the Tech Marine have stalker bolt rifle? No. He's not. Does Tech Marine have equipment regen? Yes, he does. The 90-second cooldown off the servo killer incapacitation. It's actually pretty easy to pull off.
Concussive ordnance released. Iron payload protocol in progress.
Halfway there, brothers. Keep it up.
Specialized bioform neutralized. New enemies have entered my firing range.
I'm surprised how much work the nades actually put in here. Feels way better than the other heavy bolt rifle options.
Rearming.
The swarm is almost fully committed.
Iron halo ready.
Ready for my mark.
Xenos countermeasures successful.
That's only the optimal use of that, but why not?
Equipping fresh magazine.
Was done.
You are clear to detonate. Cook those rotten bastards.
We end this now. Iron Halo, one line. That should give the Hive Mind a hive-sized head.
Tyranid biosigns down 90% and falling. Swarm annihilation confirmed. Excellent work. Move to extract. Thunderhawk arriving at evac point. Ramp down and ready.
Coming in hot.
Extraction complete.
It's a pretty good gun. It's a pretty damn good gun. That's definitely the best heavy bolt rifle build for the heavy class. Not even close. The other ones just suck. $70,000 damage. 1,000+ kills. That's pretty good.